Hey, this is Chug, and I'm here to talk about the competitive pick ban format for Quake Champions. This is the Grindr web app developed by GNIC, link in the description. This is what most online tournaments use to sort out best of 3, best of 5 matches, and I think it extends to the Quake Pro League, but I'm not sure. Now, there's a strategy that I use to help me make decisions, though I understand that on an individual level, players are going to have their own preferences. Stuff that they want to play, stuff they don't want to play against. But assuming players of equal strength that have some vague preferences and not super proficiency at every character, um, just show you what this idea is. So let's say that map's already done and we're planning for Vale of Nath. Let's say that we look at the champion list and we say that there is only one strong champion in the pool. Galena, absolutely best champion for the map, hands down. Everything else is secondary. The player with Galena is at an advantage. This is what we believe. I'm not saying that it's the case, but it's just what we believe. What do? We have to ban Galena because otherwise we're giving our opponent the best character. So we are forced to ban Galena. Let's say that we look at the list and instead we see two strong picks remaining. Let's say that we also rate Eisen. The turret placement is on the rocket launcher, the pressure from another angle, the potential to block damage, very powerful. We like Eisen and Galena as top tier picks on the map. What do? Well, I suggest that we ban something else, something for a future map. Let's say we look at Corrupted Keep and we say, okay, ban Anarchy. Take it off the map. This is because that when we hand the pick to our opponent, he'll choose between Galena or Eisen, but then we get the other champion, so that we're facing a top tier pick with the top tier pick, trying to make the most of a situation where it's not ideal. If we were to ban, if we were to ban Galena, he picks Eisen, we ban Eisen, they pick Galena, and what do we use against these top tier champions? Not much. Let's say instead that we look at this list and we see three top tier champions. Let's say we consider Sorlag, 100-100 stack, air control is quite nice, acid immunity is a nice quality of life thing, and the three small armors on the map, helping her just have enough resources to reach that base stack. What do we do now? This is the one we'll actually play out. Well, I suggest that we still ban Anarchy, and we'll see how this plays out. So we take away Anarchy. Our opponent is a little bit confused. We're playing Vale. Is this a misclick? Like, what are you doing? All right. So Galena, Eisen, Sorlag. We can say let's say that our opponent is a Sorlag player. Values Sorlag, thinks it's very powerful with spit, very good. But they also look at Eisen and they say, if my opponent is good at Eisen and they place the turret in annoying spots, I find myself air controlling onto his turret, eating a lot of damage because of my hitbox. It's wider, like the turret does a lot. I don't really want to play against that. And if I'm playing against Galena, he uses his totems properly. He's cleansing the spit. That's very powerful, and I don't really want to play Sorlag here. Let's play Galena because I think if he plays Sorlag, this is the character I want to be on. So that comes back to us. I never said that I played Sorlag. I really wanted to ban it. I don't want to play against it. But instead, I'm forcing the decision on my opponent. And that's what this strategy does. We're trying to keep the picks open and have them make the decision, have them pressured by the threat of a Sorlag, by the threat of these other champions to influence their decision making. So now, okay, we're never going to play Sorlag anyway. We'll play Eisen. So notice that if we'd ban Sorlag, this is a very real likely outcome anyway. Maybe our opponent chose Eisen and we get Galena instead, but maybe we like that. This is a neutral exchange, except we've deferred Sorlag. What roll-on effect does this have? He looks at this. Let's just say a CPM player. Damn, I wanted to play Anarchy. I also really like Sorlag on this map. However, I'm banning. If I ban Ranger, my opponent takes Sorlag. That's not what I don't want to do that. Like, I kind of have to ban Sorlag. I really don't want to face it. It's I think it's quite strong. So notice that our Anarchy ban has restricted Keep a bit, and it's also forced him to ban Zorlag, a champion that he wants to play. This is, this is what it's all about. Now it comes to us. Okay, remaining champions. Nyx, quite good. Ranger, also very good on this map. There's some, scale bearer potential, but I want to play Ranger, stay flexible. I don't want, just solidly strong, all repositioning, telefrags, medium stack. I like it. Let's say that he responds with... Let's say he considers. Let's say he's a considering player. He looks at Ruins of Sarnath and he thinks, alright, Visor. Visor's quite good on that map. So is Nyx and Slash. Doomguy, like Blazkowicz could be played, but I think I'll play Blazkowicz here because I don't really want to play it on Sarnath. We'll try and keep options up for me. Now it comes to us. Let's reassess. So Slash, very strong on this map. Visor, Nyx. I think these are the top 3 champions. So what did we say? If there are 3 strong champions, ban something else. We'll ban Clutch. Who's going to play Clutch on this map? Very few people, but we're making a statement here. No one likes Clutch. So now he's like, oh, okay, Clutch is a strange ban. Why would you ban that? Alright, I like Slash. We're speaking on behalf of the opponent here. I like Slash. However, like, Death Knight has screwed me up a bit. I've been a bit too aggressive and run into fireballs. Nyx, Invis, yeah, I like playing Slash vs Nyx and Slash vs Visor. But yeah, I'm not confident on my movement. And let's face it, like there aren't that many people who are confident in playing Slash in a tournament setting. Like you need to put time on the character, you need the confidence with the movement, and then you also need to intellectually use it properly. So the number of people that choose Slash is not super high. So we can actually assume that he's not a Slash player. Just for the sake of this case. Nyx, Visor. I'd rather be Nyx in this matchup, so we'll pick Nyx. And we'll notice banning Clutch, banning Slash, these are the same thing. Like, if we ban Slash, it's still Nyx versus Visor. He could have picked Slash here, fair enough, but let's say that you really wanted to play Nyx against Slash. Let's say you wanted to play that Death Knight, the Fireball. You wanted to bait him into the Slash pick. Maybe you're an Athena god. Something something weird and wacky here. The point is that banning this off stuff keeps the pool open for yourself, and it also forces your opponent to make a decision about what they want to, because they're restricting the pool from a more open position. So let's say, I don't know, let's say it's me, and I'm like, yeah, go Slash, why not? Let's review. So first map we ban Anarchy, a little bit of a strange ban, but that the effect of not banning Zorlag here means that our opponent is forced to ban it here. What would they have banned otherwise? They would have had a choice of Ranger and Blazkowicz, Nyx. These are reasonable champions for this map because Eyes and Galena are already gone. But he never got a chance to express that intention because he was forced to ban Zorlag. He was the one restricting the map pool by force. So then we chose Ranger, very good solid pick against Blazkowicz. Skill matchup, yeah, it can go either way. So I should mention skill matchup. Like I have no real idea of which is better. Skill matchup, and yeah, I like the Slash here. Slash into Nyx is something I like. It's also a skill matchup. So we got through by banning weird stuff. We're also taking away potential sideline champions that our opponent may specialize in, while saving and getting good picks for ourselves. So, just to recap, if there is one good champion, ban the champion. You have to. If there are 2 good champions, ban something else. Your opponent picks one, I pick another. I pick the other. If there are 3 good champions, pick something else. Your opponent gets to choose first, but if it's rock, paper, scissors, you kind of want to get your opponent to choose first anyway. If it's between Zorlag, Eyes, and Galena, if they choose Zorlag, you've got a choice of what you want to respond with. If they chose Galena as they did, you could respond as you do, because you're keeping it open for yourself. And yeah, I think that I've explained it enough. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you later.